Hello everyone, welcome to our roundtable discussion. I'm Tzyi Ning, or you can call me Miss Tan, the moderator of today's discussion. We all love to eat and we eat every day, but when we are eating, do we really care about what are being added into our food product? Where are they come from and what they are made of? So today we are going to discuss on an interesting topic, which is, are natural ingredients always better than artificial ingredients? So before we start, let me introduce to you our guest for today's discussion. First of all, we have food nutritionist from Ministry of Health, Ms. Tengku Nabihah. Next, we have lecturer of University Science Malaysia, expert in food science and technology, Dr. Adriana. Next, we have food technologies from Yos Malaysia Sembilan Berhad, Miss Lau Shee Kee. And last but not least, we have Chairwoman of Consumer Association Penang, Miss Amira. Welcome all of you. We are very glad to have you all for today's discussion. So, before we begin, it is always better to let the audience know about what is food ingredients. So, Dr. Adriana, can you give the meaning of food ingredients to all of us?
Sure, Ms. Tan. Well, food ingredient is a substance added to food in order to achieve a desired effect. So the term food ingredients include food additives, which are substances added to food for a specific technical and functional purposes in food processing, food storage, and also food packaging. So nowadays, there are many types of food additives. They can be classified by the functions they serve in food. For example, we have food stabilizers, colors, and also sweeteners. All of them play important parts respectively in food, in contributing to the taste, texture, and appearance of food, while ensuring that the consumers enjoy eating the food.
Thank you, Dr. Adriana, for giving us the brief understanding on what is food ingredients. Yeah, there are a lot of food ingredients nowadays in the market. So the question comes, why we need to add in so many food additives in our food product? Can't they be stand alone by themselves without adding any food additives into it? I think this question is best to be answered by Ms. Lau, isn't it?
Yes, Ms. Tan. There are many food products like orange juice contain many types of food additives such as preservatives, sweeteners, colorings, and flavorings. But there are many rationale for us to add food additives in our food products. Firstly, food additives is added into our food products to maintain and improve the nutritional value of the food products. For example, addition of vitamin C in orange juice tend to maintain the nutrition value, and this is because vitamin C prone to oxidation during processing. Besides, the addition of new food additives in the food products is to help to maintain and improve the food safety and the freshness of the food products. Most of the food is added food preservatives in order to slow down the spoilage of food and to ensure the food is safe to be consumed under a certain period of time, does not cause any foodborne disease.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Ms. Lau. So now I understand why the food additives are added into food product. This is to maintain the nutritional value as well as ensure the safety of the food product. So as consumer, Ms. Amira, what are the main considerations for you when you want to eat or buy a food product?
Thank you, Ms. Tan. As a consumer, I think that the quality of the food product along with the price is the most important decider. Our decisions are always influenced by price, and at the same time, we are also concerned about the product quality and durability. Hence, the quality of the food product must be equitable with the price it offers. Next is the product allure. It's about showing how tasty the food inside look. Usually, in order to make the food look more appealing, food additives are being added either from natural or artificial sources. And last but not least is the brand trustworthiness. Not every customer are attracted to creative packaging design or ingredient. Some of us has more
trust in long-established brands. Why we have more trust in them? Because we believe that they will produce a safe and good quality product for the consumers. For this reason, we have more trust in Nestle Corporation rather than other unpopular brands, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Amira. Yes, as consumer, we often concerned about the food product quality, price, durability, as well as the brand. So just now, Miss Amira has mentioned about the terms natural and artificial ingredients. So can I know what are the differences between both ingredients? Dr. Adriana, can you explain more about this?
Sure, Miss Tan. Well, the main difference between natural and artificial ingredient is the origin of the ingredient itself. Natural ingredient is derived from plant or animal material such as beetroot and turmeric. Artificial ingredients, in contrast, is not derived from plant or animal materials, but is usually synthesized in lab.
Thank you, Dr. Adriana. So besides the point that Dr. Adriana has mentioned just now, are there any other difference between these two types of ingredients? I can see that Miss Nabihah has ready to share her opinion. Right, Miss Nabihah?
Thank you, Miss Tan. Okay, natural and artificial ingredients are different at their cost, but generally, natural ingredients are more expensive than artificial ingredients as they undergo more attentive processing steps due to their sensitivity towards specific conditions. For example, we have carotene, a natural food coloring which is very sensitive to pH, light and oxygen. So they need to be stored in a specific container, and this will lead to higher cost of production compared to the artificial ones which offers better stability.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Miss Nabihah. So from both experts, natural and artificial ingredients are different from the perspective of origin as well as the cost of production. So this leads us to our main topic for today's discussion. Are natural ingredients always better than artificial ingredients? So let us hear from the consumer's opinion. Miss Amira?
That's true, Ms. Tan. I will not deny this recent trend of consumer demanding for food products with low health properties. In my opinion, natural ingredients are always better than the artificial ones. Firstly, consumers buy food with natural ingredients because they thought that, and it is because consumers thought that products with natural ingredients are safer and healthier. Take low-calorie sweeteners for example, such as stevia and aspartame. Stevia are naturally derived from the leaf from its plant. Meanwhile, aspartame is synthetically made in the lab. So, if I was a consumer, I would definitely prefer stevia in my food product rather than aspartame. Secondly, consumers reflect the price with the quality of the food product. The higher the price means a higher quality of the raw material used, which lead to a higher food product, which lead to a higher food product quality. So for these two reasons, consumers always demand for natural ingredients to replace the artificial ones in our food product.
Yeah, that's true, Miss Amira. As consumers, I believe that most of us think that natural ingredients are always better than artificial ingredients. But is that true? Miss Nabihah, from the perspective of food nutritionists?
Well, Ms. Tan, to be frank, I can say that the natural ingredients are not always better than artificial ingredients. The consumers always believe that natural ingredients are better due to the influence of advertisement made by some food companies. And I will not deny that. It's true that natural ingredients are derived from natural sources, but some other natural ingredients may contain as many chemicals or even more than the artificial ingredients. For example, raw bitter almond contain 4 to 9 mg of cyanide, which can cause poisoning to human health. But on the other hand, the artificial almond flavor can reduce this harmfulness as they do not contain cyanide, but they do carry out similar function as the natural ones. And besides that, the natural ingredients can cause some allergy to some communities, but the artificial one will not. And no matter how the ingredients, either it is natural or artificial, it needs to be controlled the usage so that it will not cause any adverse health effect to the consumers.
What an interesting fact from Miss Nabihah. So from what she said just now, natural ingredients are not always safer than the artificial ingredients. So let us hear from our academic expert. Dr. Ajana, what is your opinion on this topic?
In my opinion, Ms. Tan, I think that natural ingredients are not always better than the artificial ones. So this is because oftenly artificial ingredients contains right amount and concentration based on human needs, while natural ingredients are not. Take sugar for example. Sugar have higher calorie and may cause weight gain. So due to health concern, alternative sweeteners are commonly added to beverages in order to lower down the calorie while providing the same level of sweetness. Therefore, we can see that most beverages, low-calorie beverages nowadays, contain artificial sweetness in accordance with the acceptable daily intake. So in this case, artificial sweetness is better as it can help to reduce diabetes and other related health problems.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Dr. Ajana. She also agreed that natural ingredients are not always better and safer than the artificial ingredients. So now I'm very curious, Ms. Lau. When manufacturing a food product, what will the food industry opt for, natural or artificial ingredients?
Yes, yes, Miss Tan. The stability of the ingredients is one of the considerations we need to consider when choosing the food ingredients. Most of a natural colorant have a less stable compared to the artificial one. Such as a natural colorant will have a less stability, does not guarantee its color under the high temperature and have a possibility to give a less vibrant shade. Besides, the artificial ingredient will more cheaper than the natural one. Just like the Ms. Nabihah mentioned above, we need more labor and cost to extract the natural ingredient. So this will increase our production cost and the price of our products. In order to be competitive in the market, we need to lower our cost as much as possible. So we prefer artificial ingredients compared to the natural ingredients. Besides, as more and more people are health conscious nowadays, so there is a highly demand on the low reducing sugar beverage. So an artificial ingredients is which provide a sweetness, then really can help to provide the sweetness and reduce the sugar, such as the aspartame, which has 200 times of sweetness of 2 sugar is used.
Thank you, Ms. Lau. So I believe that there are also some rules and regulations that will help to act as the reference for the usage of food additives, right, Ms. Amira?
Well, Ms. Tan, in Malaysia we have Food Act 1983 and Food Regulations 1985 is the backbone of the food legislation governing various aspects of food quality and food safety. The Ministry of Health only approves the use of food additives that complies with Food Regulations 1985, so the consumer do not need to worry about the food products that contains food additives.
Thank you, Ms. Nabihah, for sharing this information with us. So, the time is almost there, so let us have a small wrap up for today's discussion. So, natural ingredients are not always better than the artificial food ingredients. Sometimes the usage of wrong natural ingredient may also lead to hazard for the consumers. On the other hand, the artificial ingredients is not as bad as we think, and can reduce the harmfulness to the consumers as well. There are always the rules and regulations that will protect the consumers' right and ensure the safety of the food product. So the consumers no need to have to worry about the safetyness of the food product they consume. So thank you once again for attending this roundtable discussion.